Chickens, the silent guardians of human civilization. Get ready. Because what you are about to hear may forever change the way you see one of the most common, most ignored, and, paradoxically, most important animals in the entire history of humanity. They are everywhere, in backyards, on farms, in industrial facilities, in cartoons, in jokes, in popular expressions. They are seen as simple, predictable, stupid, disposable. But that image is an illusion. Today, you will discover that behind the clucking, the feathers, and the awkward walk, there exists an animal ancient, intelligent, social, resilient, and absolutely essential to the world as it is today. This video is not about food. It is not about eggs. It is not about farms. This video is about chickens and about the invisible role they have played for thousands of years in the survival of our species. Chapter 1. Long before farms, long before cities, before organized agriculture, before writing, before religions as we know them, chickens already existed. Their ancestors emerged millions of years ago, direct descendants of theropod dinosaurs. Yes, when you look at a chicken, you are looking at a living dinosaur. The species we know today descends mainly from Gallus gallus, the red jungle fowl, native to Southeast Asia, an agile animal, territorial, extremely aware of its surroundings, capable of surviving in dense forests, escaping predators, and living in highly organized groups. It was not a fragile animal. It never was. Chickens were not created by humans. They were chosen by evolution itself to thrive alongside us. Chapter 2. The first agreement between species. When the first humans began to settle, to plant, harvest, and store food, something curious happened. Grains attracted wild chickens. Chickens controlled insects. They produced eggs. They warned of predators. Without realizing it, humans and chickens formed one of the oldest agreements in history: protection in exchange for food. That agreement changed everything. Chickens spread across the world along human routes, from Asia to Europe, from Europe to Africa, from Africa to the Americas. Where humans went, they went too. Very few animals achieved this, not through force, not through fear, but through perfect adaptation. Chapter 3. An underestimated brain. There is a lie repeated for centuries. The idea that chickens are stupid. Science says otherwise. Chickens possess complex memory, can recognize up to 100 different individuals, remember human faces, associate positive and negative experiences, and learn through observation. They teach one another. They warn of danger. They distinguish aerial threats from ground threats using specific calls. A chicken can understand cause and effect relationships. It can anticipate events. It can plan. Chicks learn by observing their mother while still inside the egg. Yes, inside the egg. They feel, listen, and react before they are even born. This is not pure instinct. This is cognition. Chapter 4. The Society of Chickens. If you observe a group of chickens for long enough, you will notice something remarkable. There is order, there is hierarchy, there is politics. The term pecking order is not a metaphor. It is a real social structure. Each chicken knows its position. Conflicts are resolved quickly. Leaders maintain group stability. Subordinates avoid unnecessary confrontation. It is an efficient system, functional, ancient. When this structure is broken, stress increases, health declines, the group suffers. They are not isolated individuals. They are deeply social beings. Separation, loneliness, and extreme confinement cause real psychological suffering. Something that, for a long time, we chose to ignore. Chapter 5. The chicken and the egg, for real. Yes, the classic question. Which came first? The scientific answer is clear. The egg existed before the modern chicken. But that does not diminish the achievement. The egg is one of the most perfect biological structures ever created. It protects, it nourishes, It breathes, it regulates temperature, it allows life to fully develop. For millennia, the egg has been one of the safest, most nutritious, and most accessible foods for humanity. In times of famine, war, and scarcity, the egg saved lives, and the chicken, silently, kept laying. Chapter 6. Symbol, Myth, and Spirituality. Long before being seen as food, chickens were symbols. In ancient Greece, they represented vigilance and courage. In China, they were associated with prosperity and the cycle of time. In many African cultures, they were sacred animals, connected to ancestors. The rooster announced the dawn, marked time, separated night from day. It did not just crow, it warned. To this day, the rooster's crow symbolizes awakening, renewal, and alertness. None of this happened by chance. Chapter 7. The Age of Exploitation. With industrialization, something changed. Chickens stopped being seen as living beings and began to be seen as numbers, production, efficiency, profit. They were confined, genetically modified, separated from their natural behaviors. The animal that evolved to scratch the ground, fly short distances, form groups, and explore its environment was reduced to minimal spaces. This is not an accusation, it is a historical fact. And perhaps the greatest paradox of all, the animal that feeds the world the most is one of the least respected. Chapter 8. Absurd Resilience. Even so, they continue. Even in hostile environments, they survive, they adapt, they produce. Few animals would be capable of enduring what chickens endure. This does not make them weak. It makes them incredibly resilient. They literally carry the weight of modern civilization on their wings. Without chickens, the world would face a food collapse within months, and almost no one thinks about that. Chapter 9. Not all chickens are the same. Each chicken has a personality. Some are curious, others shy, some dominant, others observant. They form bonds, they show preferences, they feel fear, they feel comfort. Research shows that chickens experience emotions similar to anxiety and contentment. They suffer, they calm down, they recognize safety. Ignoring this is denying scientific evidence. Chapter 10. The Future of Chickens. And ours. The way we treat chickens says a lot about us, about our priorities, about our empathy, about our relationship with life. Rethinking this does not mean abandoning everything. It means evolving. More welfare, more respect, more awareness. Because the story of chickens is not just about them. It is about humanity, about how we got here, and about who we choose to be from now on. Conclusion. Look again. The next time you see a chicken, do not see just a common animal. See a survivor of the dinosaur age, a silent partner of humanity, an intelligent, social, resilient being. See the invisible guardian that helped build the modern world without ever asking for recognition. Chickens do not dominate, do not attack, do not demand. They simply continue, and maybe, just maybe, that is the most powerful form of greatness that exists. Did you enjoy learning more about this incredible animal? Turn on notifications, subscribe to the channel, and keep an eye on the next curious videos. Every day, a new curiosity about a different animal.